Hello everyone! Last month we did the subscriber Q&A over at Twitch and I noticed that we ran out of questions about halfway through the Q&A. This on its own is not a big problem, I just opened up the chat for everybody, we had a grand old time with answering all the questions, but it did get me thinking as to what I could do as a little thank you to everyone for supporting me, and I figured it might be fun to make a little newsletter where I talk about the channel, events going on in my life, and some future plans that I have in mind. I don't know how often I'll write a letter like this and make a video accordingly. It might be every 3 months, it might be a monthly thing if a lot of exciting stuff is happening, but this gives me an opportunity to, give my train of thoughts behind the channel, things that we have in mind, and yeah, we'll just see how it's going to go. Things on the YouTube channel are going better than I'd ever expected. I finally found the time to make my How It's Made video, which thankfully a lot of people enjoyed. I'm very happy about it. I was really worried that talking about work would get boring, but apparently not. And now all of you got a better understanding as to what it is that I actually do, what goes behind the screens of the YouTube channel. I finished up covering most of the lore with Warcraft of Draenor, and now I'm just sitting here waiting for the next patch, the next step in the legendary questline, and to see how it's all going to end. I truly wonder if 6.2 will be the final patch, or if Blizzard decides to add some filler content in between. Considering that BlizzCon is like 7 months away, I expect that we'll get a new expansion announcement. Maybe they'll even have a beta ready, so that's a lot of time to go without any new content, and a minimum of 6 months of the same raid. That really doesn't sound good in my ears. So I hope that Blizzard has some filler content in between. Now in the meantime, I've returned to the stories of, like the story of the Ashbringer, which was again a brilliant success. Thank you to all of those that took the time to like the video, to comment on it, to share it around. It really helps the channel and it means the world to me, so thank you. In the Let's Plays department, we're getting closer to the end of the Game of Thrones Let's Play, since they haven't released any new episodes yet. I'm thinking about what to do next for the Wednesday, because I still have that slot to fill, and I think the best plan of action is to start playing and recording Warcraft 3, and I'll do that on the stream and use those episodes to fill up the Wednesday. Once Game of Thrones returns, once they release new episodes, I'll definitely play those, and I'll use another day to upload new episodes for that. Might be the Thursday, it might be the Saturday, who knows, but those new episodes will definitely come, and in the meantime we can do Warcraft 3. A Warcraft 3 Let's Play has been requested a lot, so hopefully I'll be able to deliver as to what people expect. I'm thinking about what difficulty to play it on. Do I want to do it on normal and get more time to talk, or do I want to do it on a harder difficulty and actually try to beat the game? I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. The WoW Let's Play with Fury is currently at around level 94-95, so that one is also coming to an end, and we're thinking about what game to play next. We also had a bit of trouble with the audio for Fury. Her microphone got destroyed, so we purchased a new one. Hopefully we'll get that up and running, get the quality a little bit better. And for our next playthrough, we're personally thinking about maybe doing Portal 2. We might do Don't Starve together, that could be a lot of fun, but we haven't decided on a new game just yet. As some of you know by now, I work on a weekly basis when it comes to the lore videos, so I don't know for certain what stories are coming, but, and that's a big but, I've got something really special coming up. During one of the streams, I decided to read the steamy romance novels, which you can find in the game, and we had such a good laugh with the stories that I decided that the whole world needed to know these stories. We got a few friends together for voice acting, and even more exciting, I got someone really special on board, which is going to bring the story to life. I don't want to spoil too much just yet, it's coming. Hopefully soon, and I hope that it's going to be brilliant. I've let you hear a couple of previews on the stream with the voice acting. I still need to see how it all turned out graphic-wise. I truly hope it's going to be brilliant, and I hope we'll all have a good laugh. Not always rainbows and sunshine with the YouTube though. A few weeks ago YouTube announced a new policy, and they're planning to add a subscription to YouTube. It's kind of like Twitch Turbo, which offers you the option to pay an X amount per month, and in exchange you won't see any ads on any device that you use to watch YouTube with. I've been trying to get more information on the subject, but so far YouTube hasn't come back to me yet, and I don't believe that anyone knows for certain what this will do to YouTube. I doubt much will change for the viewers. Either you support this program or you don't. That's entirely up to you. You can still watch the videos, but it might have an effect for the content creators. It's uncertain how the income will change on the videos. I can imagine that some of the advertisers, that they won't be happy with an option that allows people to skip their ads. I don't know how that's going to affect the income that I currently make. I don't know what it's actually going to mean for me, but at the same time I also don't believe that YouTube would mess up the lives of so many YouTubers. So yeah, there are some uncertain times ahead. In light of that, I've been pondering about reopening my Patreon page. I've done this before as people requested a place to support me and the channel, but I've always been of the mentality that you gotta work for what you earn. Accepting donations has always been a bit difficult for me, but on the other hand, even YouTubers, you know, they have to eat, they have to pay their bills. I too need to pay, and I'd rather have a backup plan in case this new YouTube policy does go bad. I'd rather have a backup plan on Patreon so that I continue doing what I love doing, instead of suddenly have to say like, okay guys, this new policy, I'm screwed right now, I can't live off what YouTube is earning, so, you know, I gotta go back to work, the videos, who knows if they'll return, see ya. That would suck, you know, I really don't want that to happen, so yeah, I'm still considering those options. I might just open up the page as an option, and those that want to support me can do so, those that don't, they don't have to. We'll see how it's gonna go. That's what's going on with the YouTube channel. Now for the streams on Twitch, I don't really have many changes in mind. There's one thing that I would love to do, and that's simply stream more often, but real life combined with wanting to get some videos stored in case I get sick or for when I'm at Blizzcon, it's simply not in the cards right now. I'm currently streaming at least once a week, which is a lot of fun. We've been doing Siege of Orgrimmar on Heroic. I want to take that up to Mythic. I want to, you know, do the Q&As. I want to have a bit of fun with everybody. It's been a blast, and I just wish I could do it more. I will be streaming more Warcraft 3, similar how I did with the Game of Thrones episodes. I will be going live on Twitch for those, so that should be a lot of fun. I'll do my best to free up some more time, and hopefully we'll be able to do more streams in the future. I was actually toying around with the idea, and maybe you guys can give me some feedback on this. I was toying around with the idea of creating a new character and level it up as far as I can go while being on the stream. This could be all the way to level 100 or just a 12 to 24 hour kind of thing, you know, with the idea of maybe raising some funds for Blizzcon or having a good old time. Like I said, this is just an idea floating around, but it could be a lot of fun. Speaking about Blizzcon, as you might have guessed from dropping it a couple of times, I'm actually going to Blizzcon this year, and it's going to be my very first time going to Blizzcon. I managed to score some tickets for myself, and now I'm doing my best to save up some money and go on a trip. It will cost me around, calculations say around 1,000 to 2,000 euros minimum. So yeah, it's an expensive trip and I need to set that money aside. This would be my first BlizzCon ever, and I can't wait to meet the people that I've been talking with online, and of course I get a chance to meet all of you. That's the main reason why I so desperately wanted to go, to be honest, to experience the con and to make lots of pictures with the fans. So if you are going to BlizzCon, you see me running around there, don't be afraid to approach me. I might look like a big bear and I might look grumpy in my face, but trust me, I love it if you approach me. I'll be taking, at least that's the plan of mine, to take a couple of postcards with me that I can hand out. I want to take a couple of t-shirts with me that you guys can sign for me as a memento that I can hang up in my closet. Like, look, that was the time that I went to BlizzCon. That was the time that I met everybody. It should be amazing and I can't wait. All the information for the new expansion and whatnot, that's not my main goal for the BlizzCon. I'll probably catch a bit of information here and there, but all the details I'll get once I'm home. I'll rewatch the stream and the VOD and whatnot, and then I'll get all the details about hopefully a new expansion. Maybe we'll hear more about, what's it called? Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone, Diablo, Starcraft, all the good stuff. I'll catch up on that when I'm home. When I'm there for you guys, and it should be brilliant. I already can't wait for the holiday, but I still have a fair few months to go. I think that wraps up my little newsletter though, and I truly hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it was a little bit informative, and let me know what you think. Did you enjoy it? Was it meh for you? Don't you care? Let me know in an email or leave a comment down below. Can't wait to read what you think. Until next time guys, see ya!